Hello student, welcome to my class. In the last few class we are discussing about the word problems of quadratic equation. Today also I like to continue with that one. Last class we have discussed the speed, distance and the time and word problem. Now today we like to do with some geometrical problem. Geometrical problem means maybe the area, perimeters of rectangle, square like this one, or hypotenuse or rectangle like this one. Various types of problem you may have. Just few questions if you want to go through that one. You will read the question first carefully, then we can do. Suppose first question in this book we are doing question number 60. What the question is having? The length of a hall is 3 meters more than its breadth. See that's one. You are having a hall. Hall means it will be the rectangular shape more or less. The length of a hall is 3 meters more than its breadth, and if the area of the hall is 238 square meters, calculate the length and breadth. The first condition is having the length is 3 meters more than its breadth. So with respect to whom it is having? With respect to breadth it is having. So let the breadth of the room of the hall be x or x meter, then the length will be what? 3 meters more. That means x plus 3 meters. So according to the question, the area is given to you 238, that is 238, means length into breadth is equal to 238, or if you do the multiplication you will get minus 238 equal to 0. Then you will be able to solve this equation and you will get that value of x and that's length and breadth. So 238, if you want to do that one, 119. 119 means how it will be? Then it will be 238 and it will be splitting into two factors such that their difference will be 3. 1 plus 1 minus it will be. So I think it will go by 7. So 7 1 is 7, 49, 17. So they go 14 and 17, their difference is 3. So x square plus 17x minus 14x minus 238 equal to 0. Ultimately x plus 17 and x minus 14 equal to 0. So you are getting 14 or minus 17. But length or breadth or any length cannot be negative, so that one will not be. Therefore, the dimension are 14 meter and x plus 3 means 17 meter. So in this simple way, we can do this type of problem. That is one simple relation you are having. So this type of few more question if you want to discuss, go through that book and see that's one more question. With this, that is one relation with the square ones. That's question number 63 we will see. Check, read the question carefully, then you can get. Read the question again and again, so you will get the relation or the conditions for that one. See this question, question number 63. The sum of the areas of two squares. You are having the two squares. Their sum of the areas is given 640 meters square, and if the difference of their perimeter is 64 meters. So two things you are having, two squares you have, their area sum is equal to given to you 640 and difference of their perimeter is 64. So square means its side you have to take. Let the sides of the square, two squares you are having, so separately you will take with the two variables, then ultimately one variable will be converted. Let the sides of two squares be x and y or x and y meter. So according to the question, first of all you are having area, that is x square, square area, it is another one y square, is equal to given 640. Suppose this is first equation. and second one is saying that the difference of the perimeter is 64. So suppose x, first one is larger, x is larger. So perimeter means 4 into sides. Difference minus 4 into y is equal to given to you 64. So both sides you can cancel by 4 also. X minus y equal to 16. Second equation. Now this is x square plus y square equal to 640. It is x minus y equal to 16. You have to solve and you have to get. What it is? One is the quadratic equation, another one is the linear equation. Two unknown, that means you will have the two equations. Then how can we solve them? So simple way, from the second equation, that is from linear, convert in one variable. Two variables you are having, you have to remove, you have to eliminate one variable and just convert into one variable form. So you will get from 2 x equal to y plus 16. So substitute x equal to y plus 16 in 1. What we will get? Y plus 16 ka whole square plus y square equal to 640, or y square plus 256, 16 square plus 216 means 32y plus y square minus 640. This side if you have taken, so ultimately 2y square plus 32y, 640 minus 256. If you subtract that one, minus will be larger, 386, 384. I think that is right. Now each and every one will be cancelled by 2, I think. So ultimately it is coming y square plus 16y minus 1, 18 means 9 and 18 and 2, 192. So product is coming minus. You have to get two things such that their difference will be 16. If you do, that's one you will get, I think, 24/8. 24/8 is a 192. So after solving that one, you will get, after that, ultimately you will get y plus 24 and y minus 24 and 8, no? 24, 8, that is equal to 0. So ultimately y equal to 8 or y equal to minus 24. Y is the side of the square, so it cannot be also. So side ho jayega y equal to 8, and for y equal to 8 you are getting y equal to 8, x equal to ho jayega 8 plus 16. So x equal to 24. Therefore the sides are 24 meter and 8 meter. That's you got. Is it okay? So in this way you can get also. And next one question I like to discuss also, that is the related to the right triangle. That is the Pythagoras theorems will be followed. You know, for a right triangle, Pythagoras theorem using hypotenuse square equal to sum of the squares of other two sides, means perpendicular square plus base square. With that type of question, one question if we want to see, then that type, all the type will be covered. One question, suppose see this question, question number 69 we have. Check that one, what the question is saying. 69. What the question is having there? The hypotenuse of a right triangle is 20 meter. Simply that's one. The hypotenuse is given 20 meter. And if the difference between the lengths of other two sides are 4 meters, find the other side. Difference of other two sides is 4 meters. Suppose if you have taken this x, then that can be written x minus 4 or x plus 4, anything you can write. Suppose it is 16, it may be 12 or it may be 20. That is difference with the, like this one. So let the other two sides be. Check sides be x and x plus 4, or x meter and x plus 4 meter. Therefore by Pythagoras theorem, or according to the question, Pythagoras theorem we know 20 square equal to this square plus that square. 20 square हो जाएगा. So it will be a square plus b square plus 2ab plus x square minus 20 square is 400. So ultimately 2x square plus 8x minus 16 if you minus, then you will get 384 equal to 0. So x square plus 8x plus 16 minus that one karo to 384. So if we divide by 2, so it will come x square plus 4x minus 192. So 192 you have to split into two factors such that their difference will be 4. So orally if we want to do, then you will get 16 12 ja 192. Means it will be x square plus 16x minus 12x minus 192 equal to 0. So ultimately after factorizing this one, you will get x plus 16 into x minus 12 equal to 0, or x equal to 12 or x equal to minus 16. But x is also the length or length of the side, so it cannot be negative. So x is not minus 16. So therefore other two sides becomes a 12 meter and others one 12 meters and 12 plus 4 16 meter. So in this way we can follow all these types of geometric problems. So we have to complete that portion. You are having this problem from 58 to 71, last question of this exercise, that is 4E. So question number 58 to 71 from exercise 4E, that to be completed. Okay, thank you.